Hello friends, happy whatever day you're watching this. I look like a turd right now, so excuse me. But it is 7:45 a.m. I'm just about to head into the gym and do some cardio. It's Saturday, might be important, August 25th. So apparently vlogging on Saturdays is like my thing. Today I am going to the Anaheim Fit Expo, which is like an hour and a half away, just because I have some friends who are gonna be there that I really want to see. So I'm heading there, and I've kind of given some thought about like sharing my macros and all of that kind of stuff. So I might just kind of give you guys a prep update, but I did kind of want to show you guys a really low carb day. I know for some of you it's helpful, and for a lot of you guys I just kind of want to be real about like what prep looks like, because I think a lot of times it is something that like people avoid talking about, and I'm like, I've always been an open book, so I'm gonna just continue to be an open book. But right now I have round 1 of cardio. I have another round tonight. People ask all the time what I do for cardio. Right now I just have list cardio. My HIIT got taken out, and I'll go into that later, but right now I just have a list cardio. I was doing sprints before, but I have 2 25-minute sessions a day on all my low days, which I have 4, and then I get 1 high day, which is tomorrow. So, bottoms up. This is coffee with cashew milk and stevia. And I'm going to go do my cardio.
Hey vlog.
Actually my camera's dead, but this is Anna. But she's been staying with me for the past few days, and her boyfriend Mario, which I don't know where he is, but they're moving.
Yay. Here.
And she's gonna be here, so she's gonna be in all the vlogs, and she's gonna be helping me with a lot of stuff too. So
and Huxley.
I'm so excited, but she's leaving me.
I said,
So sad. She's literally was here for like 48 hours.
literally.
It's such a tease. Hi Mario, do you want to say hi to the vlog?
Hi vlog.
He'll be in all the vlogs too. But you guys are dead, so I'm gonna charge you while I make my food for the day and get work done and say goodbye, because I'm really sad. I have my food that I'm bringing to the expo, which I'll show you guys, and then I have a packet of Oat Fit, just 175 grams of egg whites, and a tablespoon of the pecan pie nut butter from Legendary Foods. And I showered, so I'm like mostly ready. I have to do some of my makeup, but this is my only meal that really has like carbs that aren't vegetables in it. And I'm just having it now because I'm going to be talking to people for a really long time. And I don't have a lot of energy, so I kind of want to have one of my bigger meals, like calorie and carb wise, right now, especially since I'm not lifting today. So I'm going to eat this, answer a few more check-ins, the rest of my check-ins, and then get the show on the road. And I'm just gonna grab coffee on the way, so I didn't want to have another one right now. And I'm guessing I'll probably have like an energy drink there, so I didn't want to like overload on caffeine. So I'm just going to eat this, no zucchini in it, because I literally don't have enough carbs to add zucchini to that if I want vegetables in my other meal. So meals up. But this vlog I really do just kind of want to like be super real, because I went through a phase where I was like, I'm not going to share my macros because I don't know who's going to come across my channel and be like, that's what I need to do to look like her or whatever. And in reality, like, this is a prep series, and I started it so I could like be real and show you my journey. So that's what I'm going to continue to do, and I'll kind of give you guys an update later on. But for now I need to work, eat, get the show on the road. Okay, so we are off. I think it's like 10:15 right now. I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't have hands to hold my phone, but I got my work done, ate my breakfast, finished my makeup, walked the dog, and I just mobile ordered myself Starbucks, so we're just gonna pick that up. I also have to get gas because I think it's like an hour and a half drive, and I'm on like a quarter tank. I went to this expo last year, and it's like very small, but there's a handful of people going. So I'm excited, and hopefully this coffee gives me the energy to be social. But I was like, why would I not go? You know what I mean? And Saturdays are like my less busy work day, which I think is why I always vlog, because you guys know my week vlogs are like eat, go to Starbucks, eat again, go back to Starbucks. Eat again, go to the gym. So, something a little different. Okay, coffee has been obtained. Gas tank is full. I just have venti cold brew. I've been putting cinnamon in it, so I just have 2 Splenda and then some cinnamon. And now we will be on our way. I've been a garbage person all week, so it kind of feels good to like have makeup on my face and my hair done, you know? Like, it's little things. Oh my god, I have to get like one clip before I put my camera away. Yeah, you were. I was just in that. I vlogged. I said I always suck at vlogging at Expo, so I was like, I'm gonna get like one clip of all my friends before I put my camera away. Dude, I like looked over at my...
Nick the trainer here, just at the expo. Gonna use Lexi's camera because I forgot mine. Good turnout. Just really glad to meet all of you. The line is just out the gate. I'll meet all you guys soon. Just let me get this vlog in. So we're just sitting here meeting all the fans, signing tits, you know.
Sci-fi, please.
I don't know about
I'm gonna walk and eat this. I have 93.7 ground beef and zucchini and mushrooms and avocado.
And steroids.
And steroids.com. Okay, so I am leaving the expo now. It's like 3:30. We're not there for that long because traffic is going to literally suck. And it'll be like 10 times worse if I wait like an hour. So, I'm dipping. I'm really, really tired, if I'm being quite honest. But I'm very proud of myself because I'm remembering where I parked. Level 3, row 10. And like, I'm notorious for always forgetting where I parked. But I got to see my friends and wander around a little bit. And now we get to sit in the car. I also think I have a bang in my car. I'm like debating, do I drink it so I can get home and like do stuff, like work? Or do I go home, nap, and then drink my bang before I have to do my cardio? It's like 6 o'clock, I think. Traffic was so bad. Yeah, it's 5:55, so I'm just getting home. And my game plan is to eat, and then I'm going to take a nap before I go to the gym. And I need to go to the grocery store still to pick up some carbs for tomorrow because I get a lot of them. They have been absent from my life, but I know if I don't nap, it's just gonna be bad. So this is what we have. I have some egg whites and a whole egg that I cooked with cinnamon and stevia, which sounds weird, but it's really good. And then half a tablespoon of this almond butter, so you know, obligatory yolk. And then that crusting is one of these Outer Aisle gourmet cauliflower pizza crusts. So the macros for one are 7 fat, 4 carb, and 10 protein, so it's only 4 carbs for that. So I just thought I could like dip it in the egg yolk or something. I don't know. I just needed something that like resembled a carb, you know? So I'm gonna eat this. I got a couple like late check-ins that I'm gonna answer, and then I'm gonna nap, so I'll catch up with you after that. Well, hello. I don't even know what time it is. I just slept from like 6:45 to 7:15. Okay, yeah, it's 7:30 right now. And I just went out to walk Hux, and I checked, wait, he tired, same, feels. I checked the mail while I was out. We got some exciting packages. So, also grabbed this from my car, and yes, I'm drinking it at 7:30, okay? But Buff Bunny Collection was kind enough to send me a bunch of apparel to try out. And I'd be happy to make a try-on video if that's something you guys are interested in. And I can do that for like different companies that send me stuff for stuff that I buy personally. But I'm really excited to try this stuff on. I'm not going to do it tonight because I'm just going to go do cardio and get all sweaty. But super excited about all this. I've been waiting for it for forever. I think because I'm in California, it just took forever to get here. And then they came. And you guys know about Legendary and my obsession. So obviously my favorite is blueberry cinnamon bun. The peanut butter, chocolate chip, and pecan pie are my next two favorites. And then, even though my carbs are low, my fats are, in comparison, high. And so I've been digging the almonds recently. So they sent me buffalo winged, seasoned, and the tangy ranch. But discount codes for everything and like links and stuff are always in the description box. So I'll put my like Buff Bunny collection link down there. And my Legendary discount code is already down there. But I'm going to go to the grocery store and the gym. I'm not sure in what order. I just have 25 minutes of cardio and then I'm going to pose. But that's my plan. This flavor, I'm never really a bang person. Like, I'm a rock star girl, but this is not bad. I'm a fan. 20-minute nap was very nice and very needed. Like, I don't even know the last time I actually fell asleep and took a nap. Like, I've had a couple days, even this week, where I like had to like lay down for a few minutes, but I actually fell asleep for like a good 20 minutes. So that's lit. So cardio is done. And I think just because I was walking around all day, it like felt harder than usual. But I'm just gonna practice posing for a little bit. It's so weird in here. It looks like there was like a, I don't know, there's like a random bar behind me. I'm like, what is going on? I'm just gonna practice posing for a little bit. It is like 9 o'clock right now, so I'll probably just practice for like 30 minutes or so and then run to the grocery store. But I've just been trying to practice. I just mostly want to make sure that when I get on stage, I like do not feel awkward, like I could do it in my sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like bogles. You can come on the tour bus, just please no photos. But they're out like Somo. Cause we be going off on the off nights. Cause I've been on every single song I put my pin on. No, they don't know. Or maybe they starting to. Cause I work so hard that it's hard to lose. Top spot, I'm taking that face to face. Got a bottle in my hand, I'm facing that. Cause if winning is a habit, then I've been an addict. Every night it's cinematic. When you roll with us, and we won't live forever. But I will remember when I met you in the summer.
Like all excited. I think it was gonna be a super exciting grocery haul and I was gonna show you when I get home, but I realized I just have one day with a lot of carbs. There's just a few like staple things I need. But going into a high carb day, and I've kind of covered this, you really want to focus on using like very easily digestible, simple carbs. You want your body to use them as efficiently as possible. So I'm going to be getting just like some super basic, easy, digestible stuff. It's not time to go like ham and eat a ton of junk food. It's not time for me to like loosely track stuff. It's a very calculated refeed. So that is the mission. So far I just got a banana and mushrooms, but these aren't for tomorrow just because I need them in general. So isn't that a lovely dinner? And it's even out of a Tupperware. How elegant. So what I have is 3.5 ounces of salmon that I just cooked on the stove. And then I have 2 servings of green beans, 85 grams of mushrooms, and 12 grams of these, which are delicious. Y'all already know I will be putting this on top. I'm gonna eat this. I have a lot of emails that I have to answer, but then I will sit down and kind of like talk you guys through kind of how prep's been going. Okay, hello friends. It is the next day, if you could not tell. Seriously, last night, I think the last thing I showed you guys was my dinner after I got home from the gym. I don't know, I honestly kind of blacked out, but I just answered some emails and then I had my last meal, which was just egg whites with almond butter on them, and I put the egg whites in the waffle maker. So that was that, and then I went to sleep. And today I woke up and I get 320 grams of carbs, so I'm a happy camper, and I will film one of these refeed days for you. I just have so much other stuff to do, and I need to get this vlog up. And I did tell you at the beginning of this video that I wanted to kind of update you guys on prep stuff, and that includes like my macros, cardio, etc., because I did stop sharing them for a while. And I guess I just kind of want to preface all of this with the reasoning behind why I stopped sharing. So I've always been such an open book on here. I literally think since like one of my first full days of eatings, I've always shared like my macros, my cardio or not cardio, like what's going on in my life, what I'm struggling with mentally, physically, whatever. I've always been super honest and open about it. And it came to prep and like where I'm at right now, I just feel a lot of responsibility. And I guess it came to a point where I was like, I don't think that me sharing what I'm doing macro wise and training wise and cardio wise is going to be helpful to other people. I think it could actually have the potential to hurt a lot of people. I don't know who is going to come across my content on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, and the last thing I want is someone to randomly click on my video because they see it in the little sidebar and they come to my channel and they're like, oh, she looks good, like see my macros and be like, I need to do that to get to look like her. It's not something that is like okay to do in life or like healthy, right, for any long period of time. So that's the first thing, and I know a lot of you guys know and like are educated that like obviously this is prep, this is my body, what I do won't work for you. When you're bulking, it's like the worst thing that can happen if you follow my macros is you gain weight, right? If someone were to follow my macros right now, it would just like not be healthy at all. So that was the first thing. And another thing is I just know that a lot of my audience and a lot of just like the female population in general has a very disordered relationship with their body and with food, and I just don't want what I do to be misconstrued the wrong way. And I've just gotten comments on other videos, like people seeing my egg white waffles and being like, oh, I'm gonna make those, and I'm like, you're recovering from an eating disorder, eat a real damn waffle, you know? Like, I don't know. And so I just have felt a lot of responsibility, but what I've been struggling with this past week is like, I feel my best when I'm being an open book, and all of the, like since this channel began and since my Instagram began, it's just been me sharing my journey and just like being authentically me where I'm at, and I find that that is the best way for me to help people. I will 100% be disclaiming every single video where I show my food or my macros saying I am X weeks out, like this is not sustainable, because it's not. But I do just kind of want to put my macros and training and stuff out there, because I feel like the only people who really share their macros are the people who can prep and get stage lean on like 200 grams of carbs or whatever. And for most people that is not the case. Like I knew all of this going into prep because I have a lot of friends and stuff who are competitors, but I think for other people it can be really, really helpful to know going into a prep. A lot of people are like, oh my god, like my food got so low, this is so bad. And like, guys, to get stage lean and like very stage ready, eating a very low intake and doing a lot of cardio is not abnormal. So now that's out of the way, we're gonna try to make this as quick as possible. Literally just gonna get right into it. So prior to this past week, my macros for a few weeks had been at 120 carb, 40 fat, 130 protein for 6 days, and then I had one refeed day that I think was 210 carbs, 40 fat, and 130 protein. And for the past week, I had been sending my coach my weight every single day, and some days sending him pictures, just because my progress was slowing down. And it's not like I'm behind schedule by any means. One, we would rather be ahead of schedule, and two, like I do have weight to lose. So we just wanted to make sure we like nipped it in the bud, and when I stalled, he was like, we're gonna push. And if your body doesn't respond to that push, then we are going to pull back. My cardio at that time was, I had 2 HIIT sessions, which people ask all the time what I did for cardio, and I feel like I've told you guys, but my HIIT was bike sprints. I would sprint all out for 15 seconds with the resistance up, and then easy spin with the resistance down for 1 minute and 45 seconds, and I did that 7 times. So that was 2 times a week, and then I had 3 lift sessions, which is just steady state, and I always do the stairs for that, just because I like the stairs, okay? But yeah, and those were 40 minutes. So my weight stalled, I think it was like Monday. So he tanked my food. And we were kind of like, okay, if my body doesn't respond to this push, then we know that we need to pull back and give me a few huge refeeds. Now, my body did respond. Thank goodness. I would way rather push and be kind of like ahead of schedule than be falling behind, right? My macros this past week and what you guys saw yesterday, minus my waffles / just egg whites in a waffle maker. This past week, my macros have been 60 carb, 60 fat, and 130 protein. And then today, every 5 days, I get a refeed. And my refeed is 320 carb, 40 fat, and 120 protein. So that's today. And my cardio, we took out my HIIT because my body just doesn't really have the recovery capacity for it right now. HIIT's very, very hard on your body and on your central nervous system, and it uses a lot more glycogen than LISS cardio does. So I was noticing just even on the 120 carb, I was getting super swollen after, and I would be really nauseous. Like I could only do my HIIT on my rest days because otherwise I was supposed to do it pre-workout. And if I tried to do it before I worked out, my lifts were awful because I just was like dizzy and nauseous. So we took them out, and now I just have on all of my low days, so the 60 carb days, I have 2 25-minute LISS sessions. One I do in the morning and one I do at night. And it does not feel like fasted or anything like that. Just one in the morning, one at night. And then today I have no cardio. So that's kind of what I've been up to. So other thing I know that a lot of people probably have questions about is like, your food gets so high in your off season, why is it so low? And I think that there's this huge misconception that if you take a long off season, or your food gets super high in your off season, like I was eating like over 500 grams of carbs and like over 100 grams of fat, and like now you're eating 60 grams of carbs, like what the hell? There's people who can prep on like 200 grams of carbs, right? And yeah, some people can get stage lean eating 200 grams of carbs or like 2,000 calories or whatever. I can't. And I think there is so much importance in taking a long off season and pushing food up and getting your body back to homeostasis, so having body fat on your body. Just because, I mean, if you're starting at a low intake, I would, like, there's nowhere to pull food from, right? Like, I wouldn't have even been able to get as lean as I am now. But just because your food has to get low doesn't mean that you're prepping wrong or you have a bad coach or you didn't take a long off season. Like for most people, there is a point that you're going to have to get to no matter how long your off season is to be stage lean, especially like nowadays because bikini is like a bit of a harder look than it was a few years ago. Like it's not a place where your body wants to be and you're going to have to push. Now, some people have very responsive metabolisms and they can bulk on like 300 grams of carbs and then diet on like 200 grams of carbs and get stage lean. That's not my body. I have to go super high when I bulk and super low when I diet. So that's just the way it is. And it's the way it is for a lot of bikini competitors. I have a lot of friends who have to get as low as I am or lower. So just wanted to cover that. It's not like I did anything wrong or I have a bad coach. It is literally just like we have to push to get my body where it needs to be. It's not a forever thing, and like it's for the duration of prep. But I weirdly still am having a ton of fun with it. I don't know. There's just something about like getting through the really hard days. I just wanted to like kind of share with you guys where things are at. Obviously I will keep you posted going forward with the disclaimer, but I don't know. I just have always been like an open book, and I just wanted to kind of like share everything with you guys just because, I mean, maybe it's selfish, but it feels better on my end. So yeah, that's really it. I will 100% film like a refeed day. If you guys ever have suggestions, leave them in the comments because I definitely want to put more information out there than just like vlogs and full days of eating, even though I know you like them. I hope you guys like this video. As always, comment, share, like, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.